Hey everybody, what's up? I'm Dimortii. So, Warframe update 18.5 hit just last week, bringing with it an overhaul of the Grineer and Corpus ship Sabotage missions. Just like in the Void missions, the new Sabotage 2.0 missions now have 3 hidden supply caches for you to find in order to get extra rewards. While doing the mission in the Void, you receive another drop from the drop table for finding all 3 caches. In a StarChart equivalent, you are able to receive rewards not unlike you do in a spy mission. Each cache you find identifies another reward ranging from credit caches over resources to parts for the new landing craft we can get, the Xyphos. And might I say, that one just looks amazing. Kudos to the designer. But over the last couple months, I saw a lot of new players and even some old players complaining about not finding the caches or just taking too long in the Void missions. And now with the Sabotage 2.0 maps being out and huge, I thought I'd bring you a guide for them. But instead of bringing you a long, boring video to show you each cache's location on each tile set, which would really be long, I decided to teach a man how to fish, so to speak. So welcome to my guide, how to become a master at finding caches. So, here are my tips on finding the caches. First and foremost, strength in numbers. With more people looking for the caches, it will always go faster, if you have a good group of people that know how to find them. This way, you're gonna be in and out in no time. The next tip, as you can see in the background, follow the ancestral rule of gaming. If the marker says left, you go right. Always check every room on your way to the objective, even if that means you have to go down an elevator or multiple rooms in the wrong direction. Chances are a cache is back there. But don't get discouraged if you don't find one right away. Being thorough will reward you later by you not having to backtrack. Think of the marker as lava. Don't touch it until you are certain you searched every room. Another very important thing is to check above and below. Especially on the Grineer tiles, the caches are hidden in the ceiling or on pipes far up where you will not be able to directly see them without jumping straight up. Now, if you're doing the Grineer or Corpus mission, in a group one person can already finish the actual Sabotage up to the last stage and the other 3 run around looking for the caches. Do not finish the mission completely though, because after blowing up the reactor you will have a limited time to finish the mission or it fails. You don't have this problem in the Void, since after destroying the torsion beam device you have unlimited time. And now, I know what you're going to say. I already know these obvious tips, this is rubbish, but hold your horses, we are just getting started. Let's go over how to actually find caches in any given room. There are 2 things that make the whole deal pretty trivial. One is Loot Radar. Using Loot Radar will mark destructible containers as white squares on your minimap, and the supply caches will have the same symbol. So equip a Loot Radar either through the Thief's Wit mod for your Warframe or the mod Animal Instinct for your Sentinel or Kubro and find those caches on your minimap. If you don't have Animal Instinct, I strongly suggest you get one. It's an amazing mod giving you a passive loot and enemy radar without costing a Warframe mod slot. You can get it from Nightmare missions and it's also very good for finding Syndicate items. But now let's go over the big one, the one thing that will make you find every cache ASAP. Now, I know most people have the in-game audio on the lowest setting, watching YouTube, Netflix or Hydroid Xarin tentacle porn on the other monitor, but if you are looking for supply caches, I recommend turning down the porn, put on your headphones and start listening. Caches emit a sort of humming noise that is fairly loud and directional, so upon entering a room, most of the time you can already hear if a cache is in it or not. Here is the sound for you. It's pretty distinct, right? The louder the noise, the closer you are. With good headphones you can find the caches with hearing alone. If you don't have a headset, you can just bump up the sounds in the audio menu and the humming will get louder. But so will every explosion as well, so be careful not to blow out your eardrums just for that sweet extra reward. This aspect is pretty important. Not only do the caches make the sound, but rare and reinforced containers as well. If you don't know, rare and reinforced containers are destructible crates that have a low spawn chance, and upon destroying them you will receive a 30-minute or a 1-hour random booster and a rare crafting material. So you can get a build, detonite injector, field run or even a former for those Clantech weapons you always wanted but never built depending on the type of container you destroy. You can also get parts for the Mantis landing craft out of the rare and reinforced containers. Listening for the caches is my preferred way to do it, because I can find every cache, even on new tiles I never saw before, pretty fast. So, what have we learned? Play in a group, Always go through every room before heading towards the objective marker. Upon entering a room, look up or down. Use Loot Radar and the humming sound to find the caches fast and easy. So, these are my tips for you to get good. Last tip I can give you is this: do the missions. After a little while, you will know every tile and every location by heart, making finding them even faster. Experience is key here. And that's it. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope these tips will help you find all the caches fast and easy. If you liked the video, consider giving a thumbs up and maybe even subscribe. Buttons right there on the screen or below the video. And if you have any other tips or disagree with some of mine, please feel free to comment. I will be looking through all of them. Now, last thing you guys can do for me is tell me what other guides you would like to see. I've got a few ideas, but I really want to get your feedback on what's important to you. So again, thanks so much for watching, and I see you in the next one.